Financial markets are incredibly volatile at this point in time. Please do not make the same mistake that this ex-client of mine has now made. Now, the mistake I'm referring to is switching from a high growth investment option into a conservative or a cash-based investment option just because there is a bit of volatility in the market. And the one client I've ever had crystallize and lock in and lose a physical amount of money happened during the COVID times when the markets were actually coming off. And all of my clients held on, they listened to my advice, and I had one client who sold a massive chunk of his portfolio and well and truly crystallized a loss of approximately $40,000 to $50,000 in his investments, and well and truly never forgave himself thereafter, and he's no longer actually a client of mine. But I'm bringing this up to your attention because the markets are very volatile at this point in time, and this is all being driven predominantly by the volatility that Trump is causing around the world. Tariffs, there's just a lot of different moving parts there. But to put it into perspective, the financial markets have had really good returns over the last 2 years. So I have been telling my clients over the last 2 years, do expect from some volatility from time to time. However, getting back to the mistake that my ex-client has now made, I got a notification they went in and changed their investment option on their superannuation fund, so I couldn't help take a look, even though I'm not working with them on an ongoing basis anymore, and I don't actually have any control over their account, but I can see what's happening if I do jump in and have a look. Essentially what they've done, these guys are nowhere near retirement. They were in a high growth portfolio, and essentially what they've now done is switch from that high growth portfolio into a really conservative portfolio. And now that is locking in and crystallizing a loss that would have occurred from the recent market highs that we've now experienced. And what I know these clients are actually going to try and do is they're going to be thinking on the sidelines that it's going to get worse, and it may well and truly get worse. And they're going to try and pick the bottom and then go back into that high growth investment option and ride the wave back up. I can tell you right now, 99 times out of 100, you would not be able to time that perfectly. And going back to my original story of one client I've had who's ever lost money, he sold at the bottom of the market. And when did he get back into the market? At the top, so he lost on both ends. Please don't do this, guys. And if you've got any questions, reach out.